once again on another fantabulous tier list Thursday. See if Twitch says it. Oh, is Twitch gonna work today? I think it is. Maybe, possibly. Yes. Okay, perfect. So today, once again, as kind of like my final hurrah to the Guilty Gear stuff, I am doing another character tier list, but this time instead of just being based on something boring like how much I like the characters, whatever, or how good their story is, I'm going to be ranking them based off their theme music, their themes. And then after that, if this ends up running a little fast, because it may end up running a little fast, who knows, then I have another idea for a tier related thing, I suppose, a tier list related thing, kind of. So without further ado, I will get started on that. And there we go. Okay. So my tiers are for this are all themes are the best to ever do it, which basically means I never ranked their themes below S+. That's basically what that means. It's a very select few characters will make it into that one. The next tier will be has never had a bad theme, which just means their themes basically hovered between the top of A+ and Bullshit Blazing. The next one is mostly good themes, which is their themes are mostly up in the upper echelon. The mostly alright themes, basically like the characters that have more middling themes. I'm losing track of my words. I guess that would be D tier. My D tier has one standout theme, which basically just means one theme that really is like elevating them. And then the bottom tier has never had a good theme, which is pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know if any character is going to be down there, but we'll see. We will see. So without further ado, let's jump right into it with Soul Bad Guy. And also, I'm not going to like go back and listen to all the themes. I may look up what themes are associated with which. Yeah, honestly, I'll just go ahead and open the Guilty Gear Wiki.gg up to Soul Bad Guy so I can see which themes he's had. Oh, the rivalry themes. That's actually an interesting idea. I don't think I should do the rival themes. I don't think I should do that. I'll just do the main character themes, because the rival themes would only help out it would help out Soul, Kai, Milia, Zato, Venom, Slayer, and Sin, and that's it. So I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, Souls. What the hell? Yeah, it's just keep yourself alive too. Why is it just a comma? Okay, whatever. So Souls themes. Oh, and Isuka. Should I count Isuka? I'm only gonna count Isuka for the characters who like they have one theme from Isuka. So basically just Abba and Leopoldon will be counted from Isuka. So Souls, I'm also not gonna count the Korean OST either, because I'm not a big fan of the Korean OST, and it would only help like a couple characters. It would bring down a lot. So I'm not gonna do it. Excuse me. That one built up in my gut. So right away, Soul has a bunch of versions of Keep Yourself Alive. He's got Give Me a Break from Exerd. He's got Ride the Fire, which I will count Ride the Fire, because that is patently a Soul theme. And Find Your One Way from Strive. So, excuse me. So I think that should be a mostly good themes. Looking back at these, if I'm remembering correctly, the only one that I only had two that ranked below A plus, and that was Find Your One Way and the original Keep Yourself Alive. So those are kind of the ones that are holding it back into just mostly good themes. But he's certainly sitting pretty here. So next up is Kai. Let's see about Kai. I don't know why I'm looking at his designs. That means nothing to me right now. His are a bunch of versions of Holy Orders, Magnolia, Eclair, and Roar of the Spark. So I think Kai has never had a bad theme. Because Magnolia, Eclair definitely ranked kind of lowish, but because, I mean, Holy Orders is really bringing it up. All three versions of Holy Orders are like some of the best songs to ever do it. So I think that is a good spot for Kai right there. So next off is May. Let's see, what themes does May have? Unidentified Child, Blue Water, Blue Sky, Exceptional Routine, or I'm not kidding, Exceptional Routine, Starry Story, and Disaster of Passion. Yeah, every single one of those is a banger. May's up here above Kai. Because if I'm remembering correctly, Kai had songs that overall ranked higher than any of May's, but Magnolia Eclair is kind of dragging Kai to be down below May. Like, May more consistently ranked higher. So there you go. Milia. Look at Milia's. I think I remember all of them, but Rhythm Pain, Lily of Steel, and Love the Subhuman Self. That. Ooh. Does she go above May? I think she does. I think she does get above May for that. I think. Yeah, because she has. Both of them have two themes that are in Bullshit Blazing. But I guess just because of Rhythm Pain being her only theme, while Unidentified Child is a little weaker than Blue Water, Blue Sky for me, at least in its original form. So Milia gets to rank above May for that. And then Zato 1. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry for sniffling a lot. It's allergy season. You know how it is. So he's got Black Soul, Feel of Fear, Black Blank, blah blah blah, and Let Me Carve Your Way. I think Zato gets. That's rough, because Feel of Fear, I think, got into S. I think the XX version got into S. Black Blank, blah blah blah, got into Bullshit Blazing. Let Me Carve Your Way was like in A, and Black Soul was like in B. So I think below Soul, because Soul had consistently higher rankings, but Zato had overall higher rankings. So I think below Soul is a good spot. Potemkin. Potemkin. Let's see where he is. Enslaves Glory, Burly Heart, and Engage in Armor-Clad Faith. I think that's a mostly all right. I don't think a single one of those broke into A+. I think they were all hard stuck at A. So yeah, Potemkin is just mostly all right. So there you have it. Chip Xanath. What's Chip got to say for himself? He's got Suck a Sage, Flash Hider, and Play the Hero. So Suck a Sage all the Suck a Sages were in Bullshit Blazing. Flash Hider and Play the Hero were both in like A, I think. So above Soul. I think above Soul and mostly good. He'll probably be top of mostly good. Faust. Now I guess the question is, should Faust count towards... Should it be just Faust, or should Suspicious Cook count towards Baldhead and I rank Baldhead? I think Suspicious Cook should count towards Faust. I'm just gonna count it towards Faust. So even if it doesn't say it on the wiki, I'm gonna count Suspicious Cook towards Faust. The original, Destructive Goodwill and Alone Infection, and Suspicious Cook. I think that's definitely has never had a bad. It's just where, because again, I think it's definitely below Milia, because Milia was consistently higher, if I'm remembering correctly. But above May. So yeah, that is where Faust is, under Milia. So next off is Axel. Ooh, Axel's gonna get messed up because of what's it called? Out of the box. Yeah, March of the Wicked King, Make Oneself, Slow Waker, out of the box. I think that's mostly good. But bottom of mostly good, or above Zato, because Zato has, or that's, because both of Zato's low-ranking themes ranked above Axel, so if both of Zato's low-ranking themes ranked above Axel's lowest ranking, but Axel consistently did better. Because I think I ranked the final Make Oneself above the final Feel of Fear, and then I ranked I'm pretty sure I ranked Slow Waker above Black Blank blah blah blah. I'm not gonna consult the tier list at all for this, by the way. I don't feel like it. I think Axel is I'm gonna put Axel above Zato because Zato had two themes that ranked kind of low, while Axel only had one. Even if Axel's one ranked below both of Zato's. I think that's fair. Anyways, I'm not even gonna look at Cliff's thing on the wiki, because he's only ever had one theme. He gets to go in our first best to ever do it, because he's only had one and it's always been goated. So there we go. Testament, though. Testament. That's another mostly good. And it's gonna be bottom of mostly good just because Testament has had less good themes than or Testament has not less good. Testament in general has had less themes than Zato and Axel, so that one not good theme makes a bigger difference. And I think that one theme, Bloodstained Lineage, I think that is still one of the lowest ranking themes. I think it is the lowest ranking Arxis theme. I actually am going to fact check that because I don't want to just say that, not Tribeca. Yeah, Bloodstained Lineage is the lowest Arxis theme. It is the only Arxis theme in D. So Testament has to be kind of low because of that. But Fixed Idea and Like a Weed, naturally as a matter of course, are high tier. So yeah, I think below Zato and mostly good is fair. If Testament had a theme that made it into Bullshit Blazing, then they'd maybe rank higher than Zato, but unfortunately that is not the case. So Justice is another one that's only ever had one theme. Meet Again is goated. Not as goated as Pride and Glory, so she goes below Cliff, but still goated. Biken's actually rough because Biken had my number 2 overall pick with Mirror of the World, Smoking Hot Samurai. She was in Samurai Shodown? What the hell? That's a research for later. I did not know about that. She had my 2nd overall pick with Mirror of the World. But let me see where Rakuman ranked. I lied when I said I wasn't going to look at the tier list, by the way, because I'm looking at the tier list a lot now. I looked at it once, so it's like I may as well do it again. Where is Rakuman? That's going to be what Biken's ranking depends on, really. Because Momentary Life is kind of low, generally. Yeah, the highest Momentary Life is only an A, so Rakuman is near the top of A+. So that is 2 really good ones and 1 not so good one. So that's similar boat to Testament, but because Biken had a number because Mirror of the World ranked so highly overall, she gets to go above Zato. If I did like actual math and percentages and yada yada yada, she may end up below Zato, but that's what we're going with. Anji is one that's may actually go pretty low because I don't care for Fuga, and I think Rock Parade is kind of mid. So let's see, where did I rank Rock Parade? That's gonna be a big one, because it's literally a 50-50. Oh, that's pixelated. Sorry. I zoomed in the tier list too much. Got really pixelated. You can barely even tell that it says Like a Weed naturally as a matter of course on Testament's theme because of how pixelated it is. It's funny. Where is Rock Parade? In A+. In A+ is Rock Parade. And then the highest a version of Fuga ranked was low A. Which, for like, normally low A would be considered pretty good, but low A is in the bottom percentile of the Guilty Gear themes on my tier list. Because there's a lot of stuff in S and there's a lot of stuff in Bullshit Blazing. And yeah. So I guess Fuga is... I guess Anji's and mostly alright. Is there a single Potemkin theme that ranks higher than Rock Parade? There is not. There is not. Oh, Armor-Clad Faith ranks lower than I remembered. Okay, so... Honestly, okay, yeah, Potemkin's gonna have to go down. I didn't realize Armor-Clad Faith ranked in A-. I thought I was in A. I forgot. So that... No, yeah, Potemkin's just gonna go below Anji. Or... No, I'm gonna commit. Potemkin only has one standout, and that's Engage. So next off is Venom. Venom. And Venom has a Solitude that asks nothing in return, Call Shot, and a 10th of myself. This really... Call Shot was an S, a 10th of myself is Bullshit Blazing, and Solitude is A-. So I think that's a mostly good below Axel, but above Biken. No. Yes, no. Yeah, because Call Shot ranks higher than Rock'emon, and that's literally the only deciding factor. Or wait, no, because a Momentary Life ranks higher than Solitude. Do 2 Momentary Lives rank higher than Solitude? Yeah. 2 versions of Momentary Life rank higher than Solitude. So yeah, Venom's below Biken. Or above Zato. But he gets to be next to his Pookie Bear, so that's alright. Jonathan. So let's see about Johnny. Good old Johnny boy. Liquor, Bar, and Drunkard. Original Bet, and Just Lean. Where was Liquor, Bar, and Drunkard? It got into A+. That is the highest a Liquor, Bar, and Drunkard went. And then Just Lean is S, and Original Bet is Bullshit Blazing. So I think... What is May's lowest? May's lowest, I think, is also... Alright, yeah. May's lowest is also A. And then most of May's stuff is in N. I think May gets by just on the fact that she has more themes to rank than Johnny does, so she just gets to be higher than Johnny by sheer numbers. It's just how it be sometimes. And honestly, Kai should be higher than him too, because Holy Orders. So yeah. Yeah, Johnny lowest and never had a bad theme. Now Jam. Jam. How do you pronounce her name? Kurodobri. I'm gonna assume that's right. Hold on, how do you... Should I get Google to pronounce it for me in Chinese or Japanese, you think? I'm gonna try Japanese. Or I'm just gonna search how to pronounce Kurodobri. Kurodobri. Karadobari. Oh, okay. Karadobari. Karadobari. I'm gonna remember that. Karadobari. Sorry, that was a tangent. So she has Babble Nose and Bow Babble Noise. Not even a Strive theme yet. That's rough. That's rough for Jam. I think that means she kind of has to go in mostly good. I think. Where did Bow Babble Nose go? That's gonna be like a big deciding factor here. Near in the top half of A+. So, and where is Babble Nose? In the bottom half of A. It's no good. What am I doing? Okay. I think that's top of mostly alright. I think not having a single thing break into S kind of ruins your chances of getting into mostly good. So mostly alright. Then Dizzy. Dizzy. She has all of She, One Dawn, and Radiant Dawn. So let's see where those were ranked. One Dawn is A+, Radiant Dawn is S, and All of She is A, right? Is All of She A? No, it's in... Yeah, it's an A+. Okay. I think that's mostly good. I think that's a mostly good contenders. Definitely better than Testament, definitely better than Solo, definitely better than Venom. I think she gets stuck at Biken, really. Yeah, I think mostly good is a good spot for Dizzy. Then Bridget, I don't even have to look at Bridget's themes because she's only had at least two Orcsys themes, and one was good and one was not good, and because it's a 50-50, I think that puts her at top of all right. Then Slayer, I think Slayer definitely gets into has never had a bad one. Because he ranked similarly to Johnny, but I think his one that's a little low is higher than Johnny's that's a little low. But also didn't ups and downs. He's got two in Bullshit Blazing. Okay, that means he kind of has to go like up here. Or okay, hold on. All three of these have two in Bullshit Blazing. So I think he's up here by Milia. I think that is where he will go. Yeah. Yeah, that feels right. Then Zappa. Zappa's another one that has only had one theme. Where did it rank? In S, I think. Yeah, Zappa's ranked in S. So he gets to be top of... Or actually, which characters had themes in Bullshit Blazing? All of these did. So he gets to go above Dizzy. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. And then the has one standout theme was literally just made for Eno because Requiem is really good, but then all her other themes are kind of mid. So, oh well. Oh well. And then Robert Kyle. Unfortunately, RoboKai gets to go and never had a good theme. Even though I am partial personally to his version of Holy Orders because I just think it's funny. He can't get out of this, dear. He can't do it. He can't get away from it. So next is Abby. And she gets to go in All Themes Are the Best to Ever Do It, but I think below Cliff and Justice is fair. Because I think she only had... yeah, Symphony's the only one to rank higher than Pride and Glory or Meet Again. Keeping Gate... Or Quicksilver ranked above Meet Again, actually. So that means she gets to go above Justice, below Cliff. So next off is Order Soul. I think he's ranked in A+, which means since his one theme ranked in A+, he gets to be... I think mostly good, because these characters all had themes in A+, but they also had themes below A+. Or Bridget had one in S, but they all had themes like below A+ too. Like they had themes that were ranked kind of lowly. So Order Soul didn't, therefore he gets to be in mostly good. And Sin, my boy. I get to actually look up Sin's because I don't remember all of his off the top of my head. Right on Time, Just Do It, and The Hourglass. Let's see. Where did Right on Time is S. Just Do It is an A+. I think Hourglass is an A+ too, or is it lower? No, Hourglass is also an A+. Okay, so all of his are an A+. Why do I keep doing that? I keep pressing the wrong thing. Does that show up? No, it doesn't even show up on the OBS. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Never mind. So Right on Time, Just Do It, in Hourglass. It's another mostly good, but... I think above Dizzy, below Zappa. I think that's a good spot for him. Next off is Raven. Raven gets to go in mostly alright. Because he has the one really good one with Suki no Shihai, but what is it? Worthless as Sun Above Clouds. Again, that's why he gets to go top of alright, because I fully recognize the only reason I don't like it is because I don't like the vocal style. So, oh well. Then Bedman. Bedman's another Themes Are the Best to Ever Do It, because he's consistently a bullshit blazing. And both of his rank above Meet Again, but below Pride and Glory, so I'm gonna, yeah, right there. That feels right. Which, also, I'm not counting this Bedman counts for all Bedmans, past, present, and future. As a matter of fact, I'll put Strive Bedman here instead of Exer Bedman. He can be banished to the Shadow Realm next to Lucy. Ram Lethal Balance. She has two themes, Necessary Discrepancy and Diva of Despair. Oh my god. I'm tired. Let me tell y'all, moving is not a fun experience. And I am not even close to being done with packing. I have not even gotten to the actual hard part. So, let's see. Diva of Despair is A+, and Necessary Discrepancy is S. So I think... Yeah. No. Yeah. That feels better. There we go. Next off is Elle Felt Valentine. Where is Marionette? Because I think Extras is A plus, right? Yeah, Extras is A plus. So where is Marionette? It was kind of low, right? Oh, it's bottom of A plus. Okay, both of them are in A plus. I think that's above Order Soul, below Testament. I think that's fair. Then Leo. Leo is in Hellfire is top of A plus, and where is Stoles? Is Stoles low? What the hell? Where is Stoles? Oh, it's near the bottom of A. Okay. So yeah, I'll put him I'll put him below Raven, above Bridget. And then Jacko Valentine. Or just Jacko. I don't think she's called Jacko Valentine, even though she is a Valentine. Juno is A plus, and Perfection Can't Please Me is A. Above Elfelt, then Haehyun. Haehyun's is in the same boat as Zappa because the Tuner is an S tier song and she's it's her only song, so she goes above Zappa because I think the Tuner ranked higher. Pretty sure. Surely, right? Surely. Or am I tripping? Where did I rank the Tuner? What the hell? Oh, it's an S. Oh, it's below. No, it is above Good Manners. Okay, so yeah, Tuner is above Zappa's theme. And next is Answer. Answer was in A, mid A. So I think that means just mostly alright. Below Bridget. And is Nagoriyuki. Nagoriyuki is the only tribe character with 2 songs, and he's still just going to be in mostly alright. But he's going to get to go above Leo. Then Giovanna's just rough. Giovanna's never had a good theme. I can't believe it. Because I do not care for Trigger. Trigger is the lowest rated Strive song on my tier list, so Trigger, it might actually be below, it's below Holy, oh my god, it's below the Robokai Holy Orders. Giovanna stands, it's so Jover. It is so Jover. Gold Lewis Dickinson. This is an S, right? It's an either S or A plus, I think. One or the other. I think it's an S though. Yeah, it's an S. It's near the top. So I'm gonna throw him just above Axel. Or actually, I'll throw him above Haehyun. Because all these characters have a song in Bullshit Blazing, and two of these characters do, but they have much lower rated songs. So I think that's fair. And then Chaos does not have a bad theme, but he did not rank higher than Justice. And then I think I ranked the Gravity below. Or did I? No, Gravity's above Drift, so Asuka's above Chaos, and best to ever do it. And then legally, I have not listened to Unika's theme. and then Leopoldon is like up here, right? Or no, he's not. Leopoldon is down here. And where did I rank those? They weren't high. Yeah, they were just in A. So I'll rank them down here. Izuna and Paradigm. That's fair. I think that's fair. Then Valentine had one theme that was up here and then one theme that was low. So let me see where her other theme was. Or it may actually not have been low. I might be tripping. It was not. It was an S, which means she has never had a bad theme. Not once. Not once. You know what? I'm going to change that because that seems disingenuous. Because I would say most of the characters in Mostly Good have never had a bad theme. So I'm going to say mostly great themes. Great's better than good. So because of that, she actually gets to go just below Faust. Yeah. Again, her lower numbers are actually helping her out a lot here. And then, is there any others that technically count? Still don't know who the hell that is. No, because we're not counting Baldhead. Should Eddie count? Because Eddie technically has had a theme. And it's just Feel of Fear. No, I'm not going to count Eddie. So this is the final list. This is the final list. Your winners of the Guilty Gear theme history are Cliff, Abba, Bedman, Justice, Leopoldon, Asuka, and Chaos. These are the ones that have never had a bad theme. And yeah, this is pretty much about what I expected. The vast majority of music in this series is fantastic, so this seems about right. This seems about right. Yeah. So that was only 45 minutes. Yeah, I've got time. So I am going to find my Guilty Gear music tier list again. I probably didn't need to click tier list, but whatever. Or type in tier list there. The question is, will Tier Maker ever load? The answer, oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Character and battle music, Strive. This is the one I already used. Yep, there it goes. Yep. Okay, not doing that again. I'll use this one. I'll use this one. Or wait, no, because it's just the battle. Oh, damn it! I am gonna have to use this. The other one. Okay. Well, say goodbye to this tier list because I am deleting all these rows. Arrow above. Then reload the page so that we got yes. Perfect. Then add a row above. So what I'm going to do now is I'm basically just using the tier list format to frame my list here, my playlist, my new playlist. And basically, what I'm doing here today is a coworker of mine has expressed interest in the Guilty Gear soundtrack, but they do not know where to start. So I am going to curate a 30-song playlist featuring the best across the entire series. And yeah, basically I'm just going to figure out what should be in this 30-song playlist. So going to pin my, or no, I shouldn't. Yeah, I'll pin the images here. Yes. No. Yes, no. Yeah. Whatever. So up for consideration right now, I'm going to say Holy Orders should be in consideration. Wrath and Pain should be in consideration. March of the Wicked King should be in consideration. Pride and Glory. Meet Again. Or not, actually no, because there are better versions of those songs, so never mind. Those can wait. I think Sucker Sage should be in consideration. The original should be in consideration. Still in the Dark should be in consideration. Think Blue Water, Blue Sky, Feel the Fear. I would say Make Oneself. Liquor Bar and Drunkard. Awe of She. Simple Life. Good Manners and Customs. Midnight Carnival. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Drunkard does make wise remarks. Lady Fascination. Kill Dog is a sacrifice to dog. Philodefent, Quicksilver. I'm not doing anything from the Korean OST because it sucks. Suspicious Cook plus R. Fixed Idea. Pride and Glory. Unidentified Child. Meet Again. At Keeping Gates. Keep Yourself Alive 3. I'd say Right on Time. Right on Time is good. It's a good one. Right on Time. Or I think Conclusion needs to be up there for sure. Conclusion. Where was I? I was around Guilty Gear 2, I think. Yeah. So Hurondan, I don't think so. Intellect Reason, well, I don't think so. Mass Does Not Laugh, don't think so. Holy Order, that version of Holy Orders, Misadventure, I think Recoming. I don't think The Man is a good one. Diva, for sure. Okay, I actually am gonna do pin images. I'm not doing all that dragging and dropping shit. So, I think Give Me a Break. I think Starry Story. Olio Steel. Black Light, blah blah blah. Call Shot, Slow Waker, Jack-a-Dandy, Does Sheep Count the Sheep? I think Just Do It should be in. Union, Spider's Thread, Heavy Day, Shotgun and Head. Screw it. Dice, Lily, Ride the Fire, Big Blast Sonic, Coming Home, Storyteller, Original Bit. I don't think, Tuner, Tsukinoshi High, Safe Intoxication, Sky Should Be High, Frisia, Divide My Heart, Ship, Brick Spell, NSFW, Rokumon, Smell of the Game, Roar the Spark, Lone Infection, Name of Heaven, Love Subhuman Self, Disaster of Passion, Let Me Carve Your Way, Unnecessary Discrepancy, Crawl, Requiem, Kiss of Death, Like a Weed, Drift, Mirror of the World, Hourglass, Circle. No, I don't think Hourglass. Circle, though. Gravity, Just Lean, Symphony, Ups and Downs, and Radiant Dawn. And 10th of Myself is on here, just not, not available. So how many songs do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know what 6 times 13 is off the top of my head. 78. So 78 songs. So 30 of these songs will get in the playlist. 48 of them will not. Right away, I think, for a playlist for somebody who isn't really familiar with the series, I think Smell of the Game should absolutely be the first song they hear. I don't think Smell of the Game... I personally don't think Smell of the Game is really, like, the greatest song in the world. But there's a reason it's in all the trailers. There's a reason everybody loves it. Like, let me look up how many listens Smell of the Game has on Spotify real quick. It has 14 million listens. That is, like, almost... Yeah, that's probably quadruple, more than quadruple the amount of download or the amount of purchases that Guilty Gear Strive has, unironically. Guilty Gear Strive, if you took every single person in the world who owns Guilty Gear Strive and then quadrupled them, I don't think you would make the amount of listens that Smell of the Game has. So, there's a reason, like, it's one of the most listened to songs from Strive. There is absolutely a reason. So, I think starting with Smell of the Game is a good idea. And then, I think going to... from Smell of the Game, from the, like, kind of theme song to the most recent game in the series, I think... looking at these, the next one to go to would be Holy Orders, because you're going from the last game in the series to the first game in the series. I think that's cool. It's a cool thing to do. So what comes after Holy Orders is the question. And I think after Holy Orders... I think Keep Yourself Alive 3. Because while Holy Orders is probably the most iconic song, that Keep Yourself Alive, you have to give them a taste of Keep Yourself Alive early, That has to be an early thing to do. Or an early taste to have in a listener's mouth. So Keep Yourself Alive. So after Keep Yourself Alive, I think that's when we bust out Love the Subhuman Self. Where is Love the Subhuman Self? There it is. That's going back to Strive, but that's like the quintessential Strive theme, you know? Like, everybody loves Love the Subhuman Self. It's such a banger. So I think that is a good one to go back to. Then after that, I think hmm, hmm, hmm. Let me think. All those are pretty heavy. So I think going to something maybe a little lighter, lighten the mood a little. I think that'd be a good idea. So I will go Blue Water Blue Sky after Love the Subhuman Self. And then after Blue Water Blue Sky, hmm, I think after Blue Water Blue Sky, to kind of like heat it back up a little without going right back into the heavy metal would be a good one. Would be Safe Intoxication after Blue Water Blue Sky. Or actually, yeah. Safe Intoxication, and then into Pride and Glory. Yeah, I like that. Safe Intoxication into Pride and Glory. So how many is it? That's 7 songs. So we got 23 more to go. So after Pride and Glory, see, we got, I think another excerpt. I think an instrumental excerpt song is now needed. So I think Jackadandy. I think into Jackadandy, into I think Jackadandy into Suspicious Cook Arranged. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think that's a good plan. And then after that, need to go ahead and hit some of the big excerpt songs. So I think Big Blast Sonic. And then after Big Blast Sonic, we go into man. I think after Big Blast Sonic, we go to the. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. I think Slow Waker. After Big Blast Sonic, and then go right back to a Strive song. Which ooh. Actually, you know what? Between Safe Intoxication and Pride and Glory, original bet. There we go. And then Slow Waker maybe Suck a Sage. Yeah, Suck a Sage. I think Suck a Sage is good there. Then Suck a Sage. And then we need some more Strive, for real. So I think after Suck a Sage, that should be Mirror of the World. I think Mirror of the World should go there. And then after Mirror of the World, I would put... I think that's where I put Still in the Dark, is after Mirror of the World. And then after Still in the Dark, let me see how many we have. 12, 15, 15. Halfway there. I think a Fixed Idea would be good after Still in the Dark. And then Heavy Day. And then Storyteller. Okay, I'm looking at Meet Again, and I think Meet Again and into Coming Home should be the end. Those should be the end of the playlist. So before those, I'll start working backwards. So I think Ride the Fire should be before Meet Again. And I think I like the idea of, or I think it should be Ride the Fire, Conclusion, Meet Again, Coming Home. Yeah, that feels right. And I think Right on Time, maybe? Yeah, sure, Right on Time. Before Right on Time, I think Drift. I think Drift needs to be in there somewhere. That's a pretty captivating one. And then... okay, six more. Quicksilver. Just Lean. Divide My Heart. Drunkard Does Make Wise Remarks. Disaster of Passion. Simple Life. There we go. That is 30, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 30. That is 30. I know my times tables. So, if you have any friends that need to be turned on to the Guilty Gear soundtrack, this is the playlist you give. Smell of the Game, Holy Orders, Keep Yourself Alive 3, Love the Subhuman Self, Blue Water, Blue Sky, Safe Intoxication, Original Bet, Pride and Glory, Jack-a-Dandy, Suspicious Cook, Big Blast Sonic, A Slow Waker, Suck a Sage, Mirror of the World, Still in the Dark, A Fixed Idea, Heavy Day, Storyteller, Simple Life, The Disaster of Passion, Drunkard Does Make Wise Remarks, Divide My Heart, Just Lean, Quicksilver, Drift, Right on Time, Ride the Fire, Conclusion, Meet Again, Coming Home. I think that's a good playlist for people trying to get into the series. So I am going to download this. Or I'll download it later. Whatever. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I don't really have any more ideas for a tier list. I guess I could do, I could play a game or something, but who cares? I'm not going to do that. I've got stuff to do. So that'll be it for tonight. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow for something or other. I don't know what yet. Maybe some more SMT3. I'm kind of feeling like I could play some RPGs tomorrow. So maybe some SMT. Finally. It's the long anticipated second episode of SMT3. Oh yeah. Later, Gators.